Good evening, everybody. How you doing? Welcome to Full Throttle YouTube. We're currently here at the Full Throttle YouTube studios here in Phoenix, Arizona to talk about Halloween as well as this Knott's Berry Farm as well as the Six Flags Magic Mountain merger. So let's go. That is correct. That is correct. I know it is November 4th. I want to wish everyone a happy belated Halloween. What's have been doing a lot lately? Um, As far as Halloween is concerned, I know I promised everyone I was going to go to Not Scary Farm for the 50th anniversary. However, due to budget constraints, I was unable to do that. But we did do Halloween Horror Nights, and I gotta say, it was amazing. I cannot believe that Chucky and Stranger Things and all these other mazes that we went to was completely awesome. So hats off to the Universal Studios Hollywood, as well as the cast members or the employees who the scarers who actually did it. Hats off to you guys. You guys did an awesome job. Um, we didn't partake in the shows. We just went through the mazes, like say Chucky, um, the Terror Tram. Those were posted on this channel, and I had a fantastic time along with my girlfriend, who also had a fantastic time. It was actually her first time, and she actually mentioned that her favorite ride or her favorite maze was Chucky, of course. So hats off, like I said, to Universal Studios Hollywood, as well as all the employees in that amusement park, as well as the scarers. We had an awesome time. We had an awesome time. And just like I mentioned before, I was unfortunate. I know I promised I was going to do Fear Farm as well as Not Scary Farm, as well as maybe 13th floor. However, like I said, due to budget constraints, it was on. It was not to be. So I apologize to everyone. I. It was budget constraints. So it was, like I said, it was awesome time. Maybe next year I might go to Not Scary Farm. We'll wait and see. But as for now, um, it's now Christmas season going on. I've seen a lot of videos, especially with all the influencers like Five First YouTube and all these posting people are posting videos on YouTube as far as the Disneyland Christmas. It looks awesome. I cannot wait to partake in that. We might do that probably in December. But also, just a little heads up, I got a little car accident a long time ago. It was my fault. Someone just rear-ended me from the back when I was exiting the freeway on the 101 freeway towards Bell Road. I'm perfectly fine. My car is actually not doing so good, but I'm getting estimates. I'm trying to get stuff taken care of, so and that way my car will be up and running, and we'll go on from there. Next thing I want to talk about is the Knott's Berry Farm / Six Flags merger. So I've been to Six Flags Magic Mountain when I was a kid, and I had a fantastic time. That's why they call it the thrill ride of America, because it is. It's in Valencia, California. However, I know there's one here in Arizona as far as like Six Flags Hurricane Harbor. But what I wanted to do is I want to post this little video or this article. This is from NBC4 Los Angeles, and I'm going to read this out loud. Owners of Knott's Berry Farm and Magic Mountain are merging. Six Flags, which owns Magic Mountain in Santa Clarita Valley, and Cedarford, which owns Knott's Berry Farm in Buena Park, operate a combined 27 amusement parks and 15 water parks in the United States, Canada, and Mexico. Here we go. The companies that own Magic Mountain and Knott's Berry Farm theme parks are merging in an $8 billion deal announced Thursday that will consolidate dozens of theme park and water parks across the country. Six Flags, which owns Magic Mountain in the Santa Clarita Valley, and Cedar Fair, which owns Knott's Berry Farm in Buena Park, operate a combined of 27 amusement parks and 15 water parks in the United States, Canada, and Mexico. Cedar Fair said their new company will provide opportunities to increase investments in the parks, which can translate into higher demand, according to media reports. The new company will keep the Six Flags name and trade under Cedar Fair stock ticker FUN. So basically, what's going on is that they're keeping the names, but it's gonna be under the same ticker as like say FUN. I know like with WWE they had the whole like TKO or Endeavor, as well as they were merged with UFC, and so now they're under the same company. But so I guess this is kind of the same thing for Six Flags as well as Knott's Berry Farm. So let's continue on. Okay. Da-da-da. The merger also puts Magic Mountain and Knott's Berry Farm in a position to compete with popular Southern California theme parks Disneyland, Universal Studios Hollywood, and SeaWorld. Disneyland recently announced a $60 billion investment into its parks to expand and add attractions. Attendance at these theme parks nationwide is struggling through the pandemic. Walt Disney World and Universal Studios Florida experienced reduced attendance with shorter wait times over the summer for the number of reasons, including extreme weather and heat and intense political atmosphere in the state. So what's going on is that like, especially with Florida, um, I know it's still going on. I've been listening. I've been reading. I've been watching YouTube as far as like the whole Ron DeSantis. I know like the Reedy Creek board actually approved Universal Studios Florida as their own, not self-governing, but like their own, like kind of like what Walt Disney World had, because of the whole transportation and everything, the train going through Universal Studios Florida, as well as the new expansion called Epic Universe. So pretty much they got approved by the Reedy Creek Improvement Project or the Central Florida Tourism Board, as saying that, you know what, okay, we are going to approve you on that. I will read that in a few minutes. I'll do that as well too on this video, but it, to me, it's just a lot of political stuff that's going on. I know with the whole like do not say gay bill with Ron DeSantis and Disney saying, you know what, we are opposed to it and all this other stuff, and so it just, to me, it's just like, you know what they're just targeting Disney, and it's not good. In my opinion, I'll be honest with you, my personal opinion, I think the fact of the matter is that Ron DeSantis is the big bad wolf, and Disney is the three little pigs, as you can probably tell. But that's what it is. But let's continue on. So I think, okay, here we go. The merger will result in an estimated $200 million in cost savings, according to the projections, with more than a half of those coming from administration and operational cost cuts. Forecasts predict it will also generate $3.4 billion in revenue. Cedar Fair FUN shareholders will get one share of stock of the newly combined company for each share owned, and Six Flags SIX shareholders will receive 0.58 shares for each share currently owned. So pretty much what's going on is that Cedar Fair is going to get like what, one share. Cedar Fair, who owns shares in Cedar Fair, is going to get one share of that new stock, FUN, and Six Flags, which is SIX, is going to get 0.58, which it is what it is. But I know I promise this. I'm going to deliver on this. So let's do it. I'm going to go to this website. I'm going to go on Google here. Hold on. Let's go to this. I know a lot of people probably might get this. So here we go. Central Florida Tourism Oversight district on. Actually, it should be on. I think it's on BlogMaker. Let's look on BlogMaker. I think BlogMaker has that. Let's look on BlogMaker. BlogMaker.co. So, okay, new details. Okay, I know they're talking. I know someone was talking about. Here, let's go on to. Alright, so let's see here. Okay, so BlogMaker, excellent resource. New court filing Disney points to Universal new taxing district to illustrate how DeSantis is singling out and punishing only Disney. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay. Last month, Universal Studios Orlando was granted a special taxing district to regulate the land encompassing the new Epic Universe theme park. And increasingly, the board of it sounds to me it's kind of like the whole Reedy Creek, where like a long time ago when Walt Disney was in Florida, and they had a little deal. Um, Pretty much, the Reedy Creek Improvement Project was all Disney employees. So, and now that Ron DeSantis is the governor of Florida, he's like, we're Xing it out. No more Disney employees, and blah 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 blah. So, let's continue on. Okay. Okay. Interestingly, the Board of Supervisors is comprised solely of Universal employees. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis has not uttered a word about Universal New District publicly, yet alone leveraged his own state government to try and control it. All that is not lost on Disney, who mentioned Universal's new taxing district in their latest court filing in a lawsuit against Florida Governor Ron DeSantis. In repeated public comments, the governor declared that the laws do not incur Disney because of they simply make the company subject to the same regulatory structure applicable to all Florida businesses, thereby creating a level playing field. The contention is outright falsehood. In fact, a state district was established just this month to regulate the land encompassing Universal's new Epic Universe theme park in Orange County, which is inaugural board of supervisors comprising only Universal employees. Further, most businesses and other property owners in Florida are regulated by elected and politically accountable municipal bodies. Few Florida businesses are subject, as is now, to governance by by a special district with a government-controlled board that closely regulates the use of private property with no accountability to property owners and taxpayers. The nuisance is here that while DeSantis did not create Universal's new taxing district, he's not punishing them by attempting to take over either. Universal has not expressed a disfavorable view to the governor. So pretty much what's that's saying, in my estimation, is the fact is that since Universal did not say, you know what, we're against the whole anti-gay or do not say gay bill, but Disney's getting punished. That's what it seems to me. Let's continue on. All right, here we go. Universal's new local taxing district drew immediate comparisons to the former Reedy Creek Improvement District. While Universal was certainly hopeful to avoid the comparisons, there is no denying that Universal will directly benefit from the creation of the taxing district. Like Disney has benefited from more than 50 years of the Reedy Creek Improvement District. Universal's Shingle Creek, it's called Universal's Shingle Creek Transit and Utility Company Development District, will be established by Orange County under Florida Statute 190, like the nearly 1,000 additional community development districts in that state. Universal Orlando is not only the taxpayer in the district, although they do not they do they do own vast majority of the land. The initial members of the board supervisors will be exclusive Universal employees, according to the Orange to Orlando Business Journal. Just like Universal's new district, the Reedy Creek Improvement District was compromised by Disney employees on the board of supervisors. Just like Universal's new district, the Reedy Creek Improvement District has multiple landowners. Just like Universal's new district, the Reedy Creek Improvement District used additional local taxes for the creation of the big word, infrastructure benefiting tourism through one theme park. Oh, unlike Disney, Universal has not spoken about it. Do not say gate bells, so they are spared the wrath of the Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, just like I mentioned, who has not issued a statement about this new theme park tourism development district run by the theme park that will benefit the most. In most taxing districts exist throughout the state of Florida, many of the beneficial of local residents and communities that encompasses the Reedy Creek Improvement District was beneficial to millions of people over the decades as it existed, and Universal's new district will likely be beneficial to many as well. So what's going on is, in my opinion, the Reedy Creek Improvement Project benefited the citizens of Florida, Central Florida, or Orange County. So I think what they're going to do is they're going to do the same thing with this new shingle. I can't say it. Shingle, whatever, blah, 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 shingle tourism district, whatever. I'm going to call it that way. But yeah, so that's why I'm going to bring it up to you. In my honest opinion, I think it's ridiculous. Like I mentioned before, I think Ron DeSantis is singling out Disney, and that's why Disney is still. I know, I've heard that Disney has actually they dropped 5 of the lawsuits, and they have one more, which is the First Amendment. So it's still ongoing, but that's all. I just want to let everyone know what's going on. I know it's the Christmas season, so Merry Christmas to everyone. It's also Thanksgiving. I also want to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving. I'm not gonna discount Thanksgiving because it is a holiday too. But also for the theme parks, it is Christmas season, and I know, it's like I said, from a lot of influencers, I've seen a lot of merchandise. So hopefully, when my car gets fixed, I will come back to California, and we will look at all the merch and look at all the decorations for Disney, as well as Knott's Berry Farm, maybe Universal Studios Florida or Universal Studios Hollywood. Look at that. But I gotta say, it was awesome having going to see the Universal Studios or HHN. It was extremely awesome. Hats off to all the employees, the people behind the scenes of Universal Studios Hollywood, who grinded and got all these mazes up. It was an awesome experience. Even though, yeah, it was a long week for Chucky, but it was well worth it. So thank you for tuning in to Full Throttle YouTube. Please like and subscribe to my channel, Full Throttle YouTube. We are at 552. Let's get to 1,000 before the end of the end of the year. Like I mentioned, I'm going to take one of these belts, which will probably be that one, this WWE belt, with my little plaque, and showcase it and have a little picture of me with that belt, with that plaque. Thank you everyone for tuning in to Full Throttle YouTube. Please like and subscribe to my channel, Full Throttle YouTube. Please, I really beg of you to please subscribe and like this channel. It will make a huge difference to me if you guys like and subscribe to my channel. And we'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.